Hello, people. Me again. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Hope your health and strength is good. What? And it's Sunday. And today's what? The 15th of January? Wow. we're halfway through the month? Alright. Alright. Okay. Life goes on. Alright. So, look. Okay, Pete. Okay. What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's up? Me again, in the Steam Deck Squad, what's up with it? Alright, look. Okay, PC magazines. What is your point of this article? I'm still trying to get the point. What are you guys trying to say about the Nintendo Switch? You're saying the Steam Deck replaces the PlayStation and Xbox, not the Nintendo Switch. This sounds like a Nintendo fanboy is jealous and envious of the Steam Deck. Look. Oh boy. The Nintendo, look man. Look. The Steam Deck is better than the Switch, man. It is better than the Switch. When Gabe Newell came up, when they did that first event with the Steam Deck, like a seminar, press conference, Gabe Newell came out and told the gaming world, we could not find a game the Steam Deck could not run. And that was a statement of the century in video games for a handheld. What he did was put the entire handheld market on notice that things are changing. So you can't come out here with a weak handheld and thinking you're going to get by. You got to have a powerful handheld to run video games and a powerful console to run video games. Like I've always said, it's not about winning the video game market, so to speak. It's about having a powerful console or handheld so you can run today's games. But Phil Spencer even said it better. Sales ain't the end all be all to video games. See, what the Nintendo fans like to do, they like to hide behind sales numbers to justify their position. Your Switch is selling, but you can't run today's games. I mean, you guys, I made this when I was talking about the Wii U. I told you guys that you guys were going to be sitting on the sidelines watching. You cannot play. So there's like five Star Wars games out right now. 5 of them from EA. Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, Squadrons, Jedi Fallen Order, and then Jedi Survivor, right? Those 5 games right now, they can be played on the Steam Deck. Jedi Survivor, as soon as it comes out and it hits PC, it's going to the Steam Deck. Those 5 games can be played on the Steam Deck, but not the Nintendo Switch. And that is a problem. When did Nintendo fans stop playing Star Wars games? You know what? I seen a video. Somebody, I think a YouTuber made a video talking about Batman Arkham Collection was coming to the Nintendo Switch. So if you can't run Battlefront 1 on the Nintendo Switch, what makes you think you're going to run the Batman Arkham Collection on the Switch? Video games come down to Video games come down to 3 things: CPU power, GPU power, and RAM. Video games are high demanding. Okay, they don't stay the same year after year. Every year the specs every year you come out with a video game, the specs goes up. Okay, power and specs matters in video games. So when I seen this article talking about the Steam Deck replaces the Xbox and the PlayStation, the team at Valve never said they were trying to replace Sony or Microsoft. They never did. They said the Steam Deck was a part of the PC family, and it's a portable PC. So to me, this article is clickbait. The Nintendo fans love to dish it out, but can't take it. When the Steam Deck came out, what y'all did? You called it a clunker. Then you try to talk about the battery life. Then I'm hearing about the Steam Deck alternative. And then there was an article talking about the Steam Deck killer. But the Steam Deck is still making noise. One of the reasons why Nintendo pulled back the Nintendo Switch Pro is because of what the competition was bringing to the table. From the GPD, ANEO, One X, Logitech, and of course the Steam Deck. What they were bringing CPU-wise, GPU-wise, and RAM-wise, Nintendo pulled the Nintendo Switch Pro back because they were going to get outclassed. They were going to get outperformed. Okay? And this is where the Wii U comes in again, because you had both markets with the Wii U. You had the handheld market and the console market. Think of it. You got the handheld market and console market. And you were protected. So it means that whatever shortcomings that you were about to face in the video game industry, the Wii U had you protected. With the Wii U tablet, you can build it as powerful as you want it. Meaning that you can take the entire PlayStation 5 specs and put it inside the Wii U's tablet. And you can do the same for the console. That's how good the Nintendo fan base had it. You see how Mario Kart 8 runs on the Wii U? That's how, between the tablet and the controller and the console, that's how every action, adventure, RPG, sports games, you name it, racing games, that's how they're supposed to be played. You see how Call of Duty Ghost and Black Ops 2 run on the Wii U? That's how every first-person shooter is supposed to be played. Okay? So in other words, Nintendo Corporation should have never ever built the Switch. Ever. When they built the Switch, they opened a can of worms. Because now the competition is coming at you. You can't hide in the console market and say, oh, we don't need a powerful console to build video games. You try to come in the handheld market and try to hide, and the handheld market exposed you. Once Valve, Gabe Newell, once the team at Valve came out with the Steam Deck and made that statement, we could not find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. It was checkmate. Okay? So that means now you can't run in the console market and hide anymore, and you can't run in the handheld market and hide anymore. And you can't hide behind that statement saying that, oh, we don't need a powerful handheld or console to run video games. That don't work in video games. Video games are very high demanding. Okay? Video games are very high maintenance. Needs a lot of CPU power, GPU power, and RAM to run them. Okay? And every time you come out with a new game or a new hardware, it raises the bar. So yeah, you can't hide in the console market anymore or handheld market anymore. Okay? You got to have a powerful handheld and a powerful console to run video games. But you've been trying to sweep this under the rug, but now it came back to bite you. That's why you canceled the Nintendo Switch Pro. Okay? Because the competition was bringing heat. They were bringing some power behind those handhelds, and they weren't playing. Okay? They were not playing, and they were sending a message to you. Do not come in this video game market thinking that you're going to get by. It's not going to work. So to me, when I seen this article, I'm like, really? What are you saying? You know, it's like the article is just a waste of time to me. The person who wrote this article from PC Games, they're mad that the Steam Deck is outperforming the Switch, and they wish the Switch is just like the Steam Deck, CPU-wise, GPU-wise, and RAM-wise. Power and specs matters in video games. Okay? With the Wii U, you had both markets. You had the handheld market, you had the console market, and then you got the motion controller with the motion controller with the Wii U Pro controller. The Wii U is a complete system. It completes the Switch. It definitely completes the 3DS and all the Game Boy handhelds. It completes the Wii. It completes the Nintendo 64. It completes the GameCube. It completes the Super Nintendo and the 8-bit Nintendo. Nintendo Corporation should have never built the Switch, because with the Wii U tablet, you can put a motherboard, CPU, GPU, RAM, APU, a SATA hard drive, or a solid state drive in the back of the Wii U's tablet. That's your Switch, or that's your Game Boy. Now for the console, it's the same thing. Motherboard, CPU, GPU, APU, RAM, SATA or solid state drive, ray tracing, teraflops, FSR, and DLSS. That's how good they had it. When they went against the Wii U, they fell off. They lost a lot of features. And the way Mario Kart and Call of Duty utilizes the Wii U, that's how games are supposed to be played. So they had the perfect setup for video games. Okay? You're trying to take shots at the Steam Deck. You're just mad that the Steam Deck is outperforming you. That's what you're mad about. As soon as Jedi Survivor comes out, Steam Deck. Suicide Squad Killer Justice League, Steam Deck. Street Fighter 6, Steam Deck. Starfield, Steam Deck. Through the clouds. Yeah, the difference between the Switch and the Wii U, when you have the Switch, it's docked. You are limited. You're stuck between the TV and the Switch, right? You take it out of the dock, you take it on the go with you. You can play your video games portable. You can play your video games on a handheld, but you can't do streaming or remote play. So you're limited. You take the Switch back home, you dock it. The Wii U did it better. Why? Because you had the handheld market and the console. Console handheld. So you take the Wii U tablet on the go with you. You're doing your portability. You're doing your gaming on the go. But now you got streaming. Now you got remote play. Then when you come back home now, you're on a console. You still got access to the tablet. Nintendo Corporation should have never built the Switch. When they built that Switch, they lost a lot of features. You can't even stream games with the Switch. So how are you going to try to compete with the Steam Deck? The Steam Deck or the One X or the GPD or the AND or even Logitech. Those handhelds are on a different level than the Switch. So to me, this editor that wrote this article talking about the Steam Deck replace the Xbox and not the Nintendo Switch. Gabe Newell never said he was trying to replace Sony or Microsoft. Sony fans are going to be Sony fans. Xbox fans are going to be Xbox fans. Okay? The Steam Deck is just a portable PC and it's outperforming the Switch. Every day you look, every day that goes by, Nintendo has been ducking and dodging this. Oh, we don't need a powerful console or powerful handheld to run video games. And every time they do that, their fan base suffers. They go through all kind of problems. Okay? They pulled that Nintendo Switch Pro back because of what the competition was bringing to the table. What Logitech brought to the table, what the ANEO brought to the table, what One X brought to the table, what GPD brought to the table, and what the Steam Deck brought to the table. Okay? They know now that they can't come out here with no nonsense, because the competition is not. They're gonna outperform you. Okay? So video games really comes down to CPU power, GPU power, and RAM, man. When it comes down to it, and all those other extra features. When they went and built the Switch, they lost a lot of features. The Wii U had them protected. All they had to do was put some power in the console, some power in the tablet, fix the signal strength so they can do streaming and remote play, and then put some more space on that 25 gig CD. Say about 60 to 70 gigs of storage and call it a day. And just keep on using the Wii U. That's all they had to do. But when they didn't do that, yeah, it was open season. As soon as they came out with the Switch, the competition came out swinging. Like, you're not going to get away with that. You're not going to get away with that you coming out here with just a underperforming handheld and think you're gonna come up against the likes of us. It was open season, so the Steam Deck, the ANEO, the One X, the GPD, and the Logitech is outperforming the Switch. They're outperforming the Switch, CPU wise, GPU wise, RAM wise, and even streaming wise. And that's where the like AMD and Nvidia comes in. So yeah, this article makes no sense, you know, because he's trying to make they're trying to make a case for the Switch that the Switch is supposed to be better than the Steam Deck. It's not. They're getting outperformed. Okay, every big AAA game that comes out is going to the Steam Deck. Dead Space, Steam Deck. You know, Jedi Survivor, Steam Deck. All the latest games that are coming out is going straight to the Steam Deck, and it's outperforming. It's outperforming them. The Steam Deck, the GPD, the One X, the Logitech, ANEO. They're outperforming the Switch when it comes to video games. So this article to me right now is just clickbait. You know, I mean, they were really trying to make fun of the Steam Deck and the battery life. But that argument don't even hold up anymore because people got used to the Steam Deck already. You know, so yeah, and all the updates that it's getting. So to me right now, Nintendo should have never. To me right now, what I'm saying is that Nintendo should have never built the Switch, because with the Wii U they had both the handheld market and console market, and all they had to do was put some power in the system and keep on using it. The Nintendo fan base right now wouldn't be going through the headaches that they're dealing with right now. Because think of it, the way Call of Duty runs on the Wii U is how video game is how every first person shooter is supposed to be played. So think of it. Apex Legend, Fortnite, PUBG, Warzone. You get the picture? Battlefield. I'm just saying. Titanfall. You know what I'm saying? The way Mario Kart runs on the Wii U, between the Wii U Pro Controller and the tablet and the console. That's how every adventure game, RPG, racing games, sports games supposed to be played. So the answer was right in front of their face. They decide to go against it, and they refuse to give up the 3DS. And that was the biggest problem with the Wii U. The biggest problem with the Wii U was never sales. The biggest problem with the Wii U was the 3DS. They needed to get rid of it because the 3DS was cartridge. Okay? And once they tried to hold on to the 3DS to make it look like the Wii U was this awful console or bad console. And a lot of these people on YouTube that came out and tried to explain the Wii U, they didn't know what it is. They couldn't explain it. So what did they do? Every time they try to explain the Wii U, they always show the families playing it, and then they try to say, "Oh, it was sales that killed the Wii U, and the Wii U is a gimmick, and it didn't stand a chance." That ain't even explaining it. Once I came out and I said, "Okay, this is a handheld and console in one," the conversation is over. Okay, so yeah, they should have stayed with the Wii U. They would have been better. In a better space than they are. Their fan base wouldn't be complaining so much. But right now, the Switch cannot compete right now. It can't compete with the Steam Deck and the ANEO, the One X, the GPD or Logitech, because those handhelds, they're powerful handhelds, man. They're outperforming the Switch. Okay, like I mean. You got 4 gigs of RAM in your handheld, but the Steam Deck, the One X or the ANEO or GPD, they're pushing 16 gigs of RAM. You're getting outperformed. So this article makes no sense to me when I look at it. I thought about reading it too, and I was like, come on, you can't. You're just mad because the Steam Deck is running games better than the Switch. That's all this article comes down to. The Steam Deck is running games better than the Switch. That's all this really comes down to. You know what I mean? That's it. That is it in a nutshell. So to me, Nintendo to me should have never built the Switch, because with the Wii U they had everything that they needed. Okay, and all they had to do was put the Wii U Pro controller with the tablet and the console in a box and sell it, and that's it. You know, and refresh the Wii U, put the controller, the tablet, and the Wii U console in the box, and then sell it, and then that's it. You know, they would have been better off. But the Switch right now, the Switch can't compete with the Steam Deck right now. It's not gonna run. It will not run games better. The Switch will not run games better than the Steam Deck. It will not run games better than the One X or the GPD or Logitech. It just those handhelds are on a different level. So to me, this article is just to me it is just clickbait, and to me the editor is mad. Deep down he is mad, like he knows that Nintendo has made a lot of handhelds all over the years, and they never add up. All the handhelds that Nintendo has ever made, they never had up. They never could run games right. They were never powerful. They were always underperforming. So I think that's what the editor here is mad about right now, when he takes shots at the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck is just outclassing the Switch right now, outperforming it on all fronts. So that's my little thoughts on this article. But to me, this article makes no sense. You know, when they really take shots at the Steam Deck is just outperforming the Switch. You know what I mean? When you can't run Star Wars games, when you can't run Battlefront 1, Battlefront 2, Squadrons, Jedi Fallen Order on your Switch, that's a problem. On the Switch, that is a problem. So, and then you can't even run the Batman collection, Arkham collection with Gotham Knights. That is another problem. So, yeah, Wii U right now. The Steam Deck. Not the Steam Deck. It's better right now than the Switch. It really is. You know, it really is. It's outperforming it. You got Xbox games on there, PlayStation. The Steam Deck it's that good. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave this article with the video. Hope you enjoy it. But to me, Nintendo should have stayed with the Wii U. You know, they wouldn't be going through these problems that they're dealing with now. The answer was right in front of their face. They had a complete system. They just need some power in it, and they need to get rid of the 3DS, and that was the problem. They needed to get rid of it, and go on from there. But they went and built the Switch, and now they're paying the price. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy it. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, little Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Peace.